afternoon. Thank you for joining RCJA Afternoon Update. I'm Jordan Provost.
And I'm Melissa Spracio.
Garner native Scotty McCreary has successfully reached the top 4 contestants to be the next American Idol. Congratulations, Scotty!
Red Cross members continue disaster relief in Wake County resulting from the recent tornado. The Red Cross also said those seeking assistance should register with FEMA by calling 1-800-621-3362.
This just in, Superintendent Tony Tata of Wake County Schools is pushing principals to transition their already year-round schools running regular 4 tracks to a single year-round track per school. We go to Carissa for more on this topic.
Thank you, Jordan. Most Wake County schools follow a year-round schedule, each containing 4 tracks. Superintendent Tata has recently discussed with the board the possibility of switching 14 under-enrolled year-round schools to a single track for the 2011-2012 school year. Schools involved in the transition include Alston Ridge, Ballantyne, Banks Road, East Garner, Harris Creek, Highcroft, Lake Myra, Rand Grove, River Bend, Timer Drive, Wakefield, and Westlake Elementary Schools, as well as East Cary and Holly Grove Middle Schools. We go to Rose to explain exactly what a year-round school is.
Thanks, Carissa. Most of Wake County's year-round schools operate on multiple tracks in which students are split into 4 groups with different schedules. The proposed change discusses reducing the 4 tracks down to 1, having 1 schedule per school year, yet keeping a year-round calendar. Principals of the schools involved are required to decide which track they would like their schools to be on, causing much controversy. Back to you, Alyssa.
Rose, one-track year-round school sounds awfully similar to the basic traditional school calendar, where the children primarily have a longer summer break. Is this part of the concern for the community?
Yes, in fact, the similarity between the proposed schedule and traditional schools is much of the controversy now that the students, parents, and the community have no say in the school's chosen track.
This seems like a snowball effect towards multiple issues. We go to the community to find out the thoughts of the subject through parents, teachers, students, and other community members.
As an after-school care counselor, it's hard to manage all of these children by myself. In order to keep up with all of these kids, I will have to hire more staff members. At certain times, it's hard to find staff who are willing to work during track out because they are in school themselves. If I don't find anyone to work these times, the staff-to-child ratio will be off and we will be operating outside safety requirements and could be shut down, resulting in 1 less program for these children to attend. I am a working mother with 3 kids in 2 different schools. Both principals at their schools are considering 2 different tracks. This will be even more hectic for me. Trying to deal with work and my kids' 2 totally different schedules is going to be impossible. If I have to take my kids out of the schools that they're currently enrolled in to stay on their track, transportation then falls on me. Not to mention the difficulties that will cause financially for my husband and I. We would have to look for a babysitter in the morning to bring the kids to school so we would still be able to work our regular hours. During times like these, we can't afford to have our income decrease from this inconvenient decision that Superintendent Tata chose not to involve the community in.
I just moved here, and I'm joining a youth baseball team. My brother was supposed to help me work on my pitching skills, but he's always tracked in when I'm tracked out. I feel like I never get to see him anymore.
As a teacher, I have many concerns. I'm currently a track 4 teacher, which gives me a large break during the summer season. If our principal decides to choose a track other than track 4, I will no longer be able to attend my summer classes at the university to complete my master's degree. This raises an issue for me whether I'll be able to stay teaching while also working on my degree. I don't want to have to choose between the 2 or have to find a job working for a different school. I'm happy where I am.
I'm a parent in Wake County, and I have an 8-year-old child, and I'm also a professor at the university. And a couple of things concern me about this process. One is that the Superintendent Tata is giving the principals the choice without necessarily engaging parents in this discussion. And it will have a direct impact on us and our families. As a parent of an 8-year-old, having to be on different schedules, having to secure childcare for my daughter, transportation issues are pretty big, and I'm thinking I'm in a position to do those things. And so my greatest concern is for those parents who aren't in a position to take care of their children, to get to the school on multiple schedules. They've got a child at the middle school, they've got another kid at the elementary school. The amount of running around, the energy, the financial cost, not to mention just the amount of worry, and then not being involved in the decision making that's going to impact our families is unacceptable. And I think that this needs to be a joint decision between parents, superintendent, and principals, and not something that's merely passed down.
Seems as though most opinions are against the change of these track schedules. For more information on the controversy and to voice your own opinion, you can contact the Board of Education or email Tony Tata at tatat@boarded.edu.
Thank you for tuning in this afternoon. For RCJA News Update, I'm Jordan Provost.
And I'm Melissa Sprasio. Have a great afternoon.